Hello friends and family from home. Today I just wanted to sit down and talk about a question that we actually get asked a lot, and that is, does living close to Walt Disney World ruin going to Walt Disney World? And there may be many reasons why you moved here. It could be Universal Studios, Walt Disney World, but I do want to talk about our experience moving here, very, very close proximity to Walt Disney World, and if it ruins going to the parks. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click that bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. I do want to give a little bit of backstory before we actually get into the fact of the actual conversation we're having. But Brandy and I, we moved here about a year and a half-ish ago from Pennsylvania. And we moved here specifically because of Universal Studios, and then we also wanted to go to Disney to be able to enjoy SeaWorld and all of these amazing parks. If you guys watch our channel, you guys probably already vacation here, plan on vacationing here, and are interested in maybe the fact of moving to Florida, which I know so many people, it seems like literally every single day, so many people are coming on in here to Florida, whether you're buying a house, renting, but I'll bet you if you're specifically watching our channel, it's because of the theme parks. Also, in the description box to this video, I'll leave a link to a video we did a couple weeks ago, because if you guys are familiar, Brandy and I both worked for Walt Disney World. It was one of our first jobs when we moved here, and I talked about all of my experience working for Disney and just being truthful and honest, what it truly was like. But I'll let that in the description box to this video, so definitely check that one out. But I will say this, working for Disney and then going to Disney or Universal Studios or SeaWorld, on top of working for Disney, that was a bit much. But now that we scaled back a little bit, we have officially both left Disney. We're doing different positions, not physically Disney related, working in a park or a Disney resort. It's been fantastic. And again, we moved here just for the specific of being so close to Disney World, Universal Studios, and that has been seriously everything that we thought it would be and more, because you can just get up in the morning and you're off work and you can just plan on going to Disney, because it's a half hour from our house in Clermont, or Universal Studios in 40 minutes. So that aspect of it has been absolutely incredible. But now that we've officially left Disney, I don't think we get burnt out from theme park anymore. So now we're kind of a tourist, if you will, or somebody who casually goes to the theme park. We do our filming or our live streaming or whatever it may be, and it's wonderful. It's seriously I am just so happy that we have just been able to move here and live so close to Walt Disney World and Universal Studios, and you're not working there now, so it's been really good from that regard, because we don't get to go as often now, but when we do go, you really appreciate how close it is, you live to these theme parks. I will say this though, I feel a lot of people get in the headspace, I guess we can call it, that you're moving to Florida, you're gonna go to Disney every day, you're gonna go to Universal Studios every day, and that is probably the case in the very beginning. But after time, you definitely are gonna scale back a little bit, because you get a different appreciation. You can go to the parks whenever, and that to me has been probably one of the greatest things. Just being able to go whenever, you no longer have to pre-plan a vacation to go to Walt Disney World or over to Universal Studios. You can plan a staycation now and spend a night over at Cabana Bay or over at one of the Disney resorts. And now your week-long vacation is now a staycation, which I still would strongly suggest, if you guys are moving here or planning moving here, if you can, I would still kind of be in vacation mode a little bit and have a stay overnight in a Disney or Universal Studios property. It makes you feel all that magic all over again, you're checking in to one of these amazing resorts. You're gonna put your luggage away still, and then you're hitting the theme parks just like you would have coming here on vacation. And that to me is another thing which has been absolutely incredible. planning a staycation, like one of our favorite Universal Studios resorts, if you guys didn't know, is Cabana Bay. It's incredible. That's where we went like on vacation. We would make sure we stayed at Cabana Bay because they have like the lazy rivers for the kids. They have like an indoor bowling alley, like two or three swimming pools, I think it is. So like having that in your backyard and like these staycations is one very, very big like upside of moving here to Florida. Like you could really start appreciating the fact that way you're kind of still on vacation mode because you're still on vacation basically and staying in these resorts. And I would say like from our standpoint with doing YouTube, because normally like when we go to the parks, again, whether it's Disney or Universal Studios, we're probably going there to film something, like something new at Universal Studios or our dinner over in Magic Kingdom. And like that still, it brings more magic to me. Like being able to share these things with you guys and give you guys like honest food reviews or showing you the newest merchandise that Disney has to offer. Like even still going to the park, I don't even need to go on rides. I'll be completely honest with everybody. I can just go to the park, walk around, live stream, perhaps see some of you guys in the park, which is amazing. By all means, certainly come up to us and say hello, but yeah, like we're able to, it still feels totally normal, like going to the park, YouTubing, getting our videos done, our live streaming, and it's still been absolutely incredible. It doesn't feel like a job at all or anything like that. It just feels like you're just, there's nothing like, I'll say this, like back home in Pennsylvania, a lot of people would go to the mall and they would do like mall walking, they would call it, where they would keep on doing like laps around the mall. Where here, you can go to Universal Studios and do some laps around Islands of Adventure and see like the Velocicoaster going or Hagrid's or the Hulk, like, and you hear the screams and the excitement from the people. Like it is seriously just as exciting as like day one when we moved here. I absolutely love that. Like I never ever take that for granted. And I feel like if you guys are moving here, like take those moments. You don't even need those moments always to come like hustle and bustle and hurry up and get on rides, because like you live here now. If you don't get on a specific ride, I feel like it's okay because you're going to be able to come the next day, the next week, whatever it is, and still get on that ride. Like take advantage of like all the sights and sounds, because it's truly like you miss so much on vacation because you're planning your dinner reservations or you have to hurry up and get on this ride. You get a really good opportunity to just take everything in and just enjoy it with your family. So I think like with all of that being said, again, with our experiences, right now we're in Clermont, Florida. We live here. We actually rented our apartment and then we got a house in Clermont. But it's amazing. A half hour from Disney, 45 minutes from Universal Studios. I wouldn't change a thing. Like if you move here, you don't get burnt out from going to the theme parks, like I'll tell you that. Unless perhaps you get a job at one of the theme parks and then you can get a little burnt out from going there. But I would say living close to Walt Disney World absolutely does not ruin going to Walt Disney World. It's been seriously just like a dreamboat, absolutely incredible, and I love it. I love every day going to the parks or over at Disney Springs. It's invigorating, it brings life back into you, and it's just something I really get excited talking about. So hopefully this video helps some people out there. If you guys are considering moving to the Orlando area or somewhere close to Disney or Universal Studios, and you're worried about like ruining the theme parks living so close, I don't think you do. I really don't. Again, like I think when you first get here, you're gonna hit the theme parks probably very often. But then as living here, you'll kind of scale back just a tiny bit and you'll really get a true like appreciation for exactly living close to the theme parks. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.